Podcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Hello, everyone. Thank you today for joining us for the Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Florida Realty Impact Day. Just a couple of tips for an enjoyable webinar. It's helpful to have pen and paper or a tablet on hand to take some notes, and you can email me at stacybenedict@bhhsfloridarealty.com or send me a text at 954-579-7555 if you're experiencing any technical difficulty and need assistance. You can view your own control panel by clicking on the arrows in the upper right-hand section of your screen, and feel free to type a question or in the question area or the chat box, as we will review these throughout the presentation today. So it's my pleasure to introduce you to Pat Donnie, who is our Regional Vice President. So Pat, it's all yours.
Thanks, Stacy. Good morning, everyone. We're glad you joined us today. We have a wealth of great information to share with you. If this is your first time joining us for Impact Day, like Stacy said, have your tablet or notepad ready, because you're definitely going to want to take some notes. If you're a frequent listener, I promise you're going to learn something new to help grow your business. In fact, I'm challenging you to make a commitment to learn something new every month. You'll see what a difference that'll make at the end of a year in your business growth. So officially welcome to our Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Florida Realty Impact Day. As Stacy said, my name is Pat Donnie. I'm the Vice President of the Southeast region. It's a great way to start your day by tuning in to this broadcast. You're going to learn about the tools and services that are designed to enhance and build your real estate business. We've got a dynamic lineup of real estate professionals that will walk us through the services, products, and tools available to each of us that'll help us grow our business. But before I introduce today's presenters, I'd like for you to meet my counterparts. Berkshire Hathaway Florida Realty has 3 regional vice presidents. Each one oversees the activity of 8 or more offices. Elaine Glandon oversees Orange, Osceola, Seminole, Manatee, Hillsborough, Sarasota, Brevard, Lake, and Alachua counties. Carol Hill oversees Palm Beach, Martin, St. Lucie, and Indian River counties, what we call our Northeast region. I cover all the offices in Miami-Dade and Broward counties. Right now, our offices in the Southwest region on an interim basis are reporting to Ray Mesa. But Ray's real job is President and CEO of Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Florida Realty. He's an active member of the National Association of Realtors, of the Florida Realtors, and his local association, the Miami Association of Realtors. In 2019, and for the 6th year in a row, Ray was ranked among real estate's most powerful and influential real estate industry leaders by the Swanepoel Power 200, one of America's most influential executive real estate publications. Also in 2019, Risk Media announced that Ray was inducted into their Newsmaker Hall of Fame. He does an outstanding job of keeping us up to date with newsworthy industry information and in collaborating with other real estate leaders around the country. Be sure to read his emails that you'll be receiving on a daily basis. So also joining us today is going to be Eric Spotswood, the Regional Market Manager for Prosperity Home Mortgage. Prosperity is a full-service mortgage banker specializing in residential and refinance loans. They offer a wide range of mortgage products, which Eric will review. Having worked personally with Eric and his team, I've witnessed their dedication to you and your customers. Prosperity is all about doing it and getting it right. Also joining us is Rob Dutcher, Business Development Manager for Florida Title and Guarantee Agency. Florida Title and Guarantee Agency is our in-house title partner. Rob will be sharing how our title partners can help make each of our closings a huge success. From our home warranty partners, we have Caroline Bradley, an account executive with Cinch Home Services. Caroline will be sharing how our home warranty partners can make a difference in every transaction. We're also going to welcome Sharon Sapp, our Vice President of Business Development and Relocation. Sharon will address outgoing referrals and broker-to-broker referrals. Both of these are business opportunities designed to enhance your earning potential. Our relocation department has been honored with the Outstanding Performance and Commitment to Service Excellence in Relocation Award by Brookfield Global Relocation Services, and was also honored with the Supplier Excellence Award by Lexicon Relocation. Sharon and her team continue to deliver outstanding customer service. Our final presenter will be Stacy Benedict, Vice President of E-commerce and Marketing. Stacy will walk us through the tools and products designed to grow your business and help increase name awareness. We're indeed in very special company. In January of 2019, we were welcomed into the HomeServices of America company, an affiliate of Berkshire Hathaway. Warren Buffett's quote says it perfectly. A home is one of the most important assets that most people will ever buy. Homes are also where memories are made, and you want to work with someone you can trust. We're honored to be a part of the HomeServices team. HomeServices is an outstanding organization with a world-class portfolio of real estate brands and an experienced leadership team. Becoming a member of the HomeServices family of companies gives us a unique opportunity to grow, better serve our customers, and you, our sales professionals. HomeServices is a Berkshire Hathaway affiliate based in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Through its operating companies, is the nation's premier provider of home ownership services. HomeServices is also the owner of Berkshire Hathaway Home Services franchise network. HomeServices is local real estate with a nationwide reach. In 2019, the HomeServices family of companies facilitated over 332,000 transactions. It's a strong and successful company with a culture of integrity and a long-term investment philosophy. In addition to the Berkshire Hathaway Home Services named companies that you see here on the map, the HomeServices family also includes many strong regional companies such as Edina in Minnesota, Intero in California, and Harry Norman in Atlanta. In March, HomeServices was named the #1 real estate brokerage in the nation from the Real Trends Top 500 report based on transactions, and that's for the second year in a row. Thank you for your contributions in helping us achieve that honor. In 2019, our sales volume as our company, Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Florida Realty, exceeded $3.1 billion with over 15,000 real estate transactions. Our firm consistently ranks in the top 10 companies in the Berkshire Hathaway network. In the state of Florida, we're the #1 Berkshire Hathaway affiliate in sales volume and in number of units. We have a great deal to be proud of. Our company, Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Florida Realty, is a full-service brokerage that was founded in 1999. We're comprised of 40 branch offices across the state, serving 21 counties with over 1,650 sales professionals. As a matter of convenience for you and your customers, you're welcome to use any of our office locations. Just have your business card handy when visiting another office. Our company is very diversified and uniquely positioned to assist home buyers and sellers from many different countries. Take a look at the languages spoken throughout our firm. Among our 1,650 sales
No, I'm just listening.
there are 34 languages spoken.
Oh, okay, I'll let the agent know.
If you fluently speak a second language, Please be sure to let your managing broker know because we want to put that on your profile.
I can figure it out.
Hey, Sharon, can you mute because you're coming through your conversation? Thanks. So
yes, ma'am.
Let's talk about our brand. The Berkshire Hathaway brand is one of the most respected names in business worldwide. Warren Buffett said, "You will gain from the strengths of those around you." Berkshire Hathaway Home Services is a real estate brokerage network built for a new era in real estate. Berkshire Hathaway Home Services is among the few organizations entrusted to use the world-renowned and respected Berkshire Hathaway name. According to the 2018 Forbes Global 2000 list, Berkshire Hathaway is the fourth largest public company in the world. One Class A share of stock of Berkshire Hathaway is currently priced at over $340,000. Strength, integrity, trust, longevity, and excellence make up the DNA of Berkshire Hathaway. Check out some of the Berkshire Hathaway companies. You'll see some very familiar household brands, such as Geico, Fruit of the Loom, Benjamin Moore Paints, and NetJets. Also, be sure to visit the Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Resource Center to learn how you can save on Geico insurance and receive other discounts and benefits, all because of your brand affiliation. As a matter of fact, when I signed up for my AT&T contract, I did receive a 20% discount because of my affiliation with Berkshire Hathaway. For 2020, according to Fortune magazine, the Berkshire Hathaway brand is the fifth most admired company worldwide and has ranked among the top 5 companies for the past 13 years. This opens doors for you just simply because of your affiliation with the brand name. The Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Real Estate Network is comprised of more than 50,000 sales professionals with nearly 1,500 sales offices operating in 47 states. And our international expansion continues. Already in 2020, we've welcomed to the family Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Toronto Living Realty. And in 2019, we added Home Services Portugal property in Lisbon, Home Services Larvia in Madrid, and these fine companies joined our other international affiliates, Gulf Properties in Dubai, Rubina Real Estate in Berlin, Kay & Company in London, Maggie Properties in Milan, BHHS Canada Properties in Quebec, and BHHS Colonial Homes in San Miguel, Mexico. I was recently on a Zoom call with all of our international affiliates, and they were sharing their experience and how COVID had impacted their businesses in countries around the world. And I can assure you that they're all looking forward to a continued relationship of referral business with our offices here in the United States. The network member map that we're looking at is a great visual that shows the reach of the Berkshire Hathaway Real Estate Network. This is a page that you're definitely going to want to include in your listing presentations. The map can be found in our resource center. Our strong culture aligns with our belief in giving back. All Sunshine Kids activities are free of charge to the children and their families. Thousands of children have enjoyed group activities, adventure trips, and the emotional support they need during one of the most difficult times of their young lives. The Sunshine Kids is our chosen charity. It's a nonprofit organization not dependent on government funding. All the money comes from individuals, foundations, and corporations. And it's strictly for kids who are undergoing cancer treatment to be able to go on trips where they're accompanied by their medical professionals and be around kids who are experiencing the same thing. Since 2001, our company has raised over $3.7 million thanks to your efforts. We're the #1 Sunshine Kids fundraiser in Florida. Be sure and check with your office manager to see when your next Sunshine Kids event is scheduled. I can tell you there's a live one coming up next Tuesday, a webinar. So thank you for a Zoom meeting, sorry. Thank you for your support and dedication to the Sunshine Kids. You know, buying or selling a home is an emotional experience, and people need an expert to partner with, a trusted real estate advisor to provide advice on the smartest moves possible and the strength of our forever brand. A Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Florida Realty sales professional is the stability consumers need in a world that never stops moving or changing. By tuning in today, you've taken an important step in discovering how you can continue to be the knowledgeable, trusted real estate professional that your customers count on. So I appreciate your time and your joining us today. You're an important part of our company, our culture, and our future. You're in the right place at the right time and with the right company. We're glad you're here. So now I'm going to turn this over to Eric Spotswood, our Regional Market Manager with Prosperity Home Mortgage. Welcome, Eric.
Thanks, Pat. I appreciate it. I love those intros. So neat to see the reach that the company has and just how impactful it is. It is a proud moment for me every time I get to say I'm associated with this group. So pleasure to meet everybody, if only virtually. Hopefully, as the offices continue to open back up, and I get an opportunity to travel around the state, I'll get to see you all face to face. So who are we? Who is Prosperity Home Mortgage? A lot of people have never heard the name before. But it's not because we're, a small local bank or we're a recent startup. We've actually been around for 36 years. We've got over 450 mortgage consultants. We operate coast to coast, so everywhere from Florida to California, and over 700 Berkshire Hathaway branches. We did over $12 billion in production, and we're listed perennially as one of the top lenders in America. And then, of course, who doesn't love a good Zillow score? 4.97 out of 5 stars on Zillow. So that's a little bit about who we are, but why are we here? So the important part about why we're here is we're you. We are a wholly owned Berkshire Hathaway company. So when you look at someone who has your absolute best interest in mind, going with somebody who you own is probably going to be the way to go for that. So Berkshire Hathaway actually acquired us. We were founded by a group of realtors, which is something I think that makes us different in the market. We're not a bank. We're not somebody who's worried about deposits or car loans or investments or anything like that. We focus solely on realtors and how do we assist realtors. And it's because we were founded by realtors. So those of you who are familiar with a group called Long & Foster, they're in the Mid-Atlantic area. There's about 13,000 agents in that group. The owner of Long & Foster, Wes Foster, founded us. So he wanted somewhere that he could control a little bit more of the process, and he would know that the focus was purely on realtors and how do they support realtors. So that's where we came from. In 2017, Berkshire Hathaway acquired us. So what Berkshire Hathaway started looking at is, what do we do with this lending arm? Because they already owned a lending arm. So they started trying to figure out, well, we have this new lending arm. How do we apply them into our business? So we started slowly rolling out in Georgia, and then beginning of 2018, they rolled us into Florida. What they found pretty immediately was the culture of the companies were just very close, and there was this immediate synergy in every pocket that we rolled out to. And that was the reason that about 1.5 years ago, they decided that we were going to be in all the offices coast to coast. So it was a really big change and something that we were really excited about. And I think that from the start, what we found is the thing that we focus on is not the transaction. That's what you're going to find out of a lot of banks and a lot of different mortgage companies that you see out there is they're focused on the transaction. What's the profit of that situation? We're looking at how do we build repeat business. We know that that's how your business is built. That's how your future is going to be determined. So we're really focused on that repeat business. I'll give you a great example of that. I actually had a file that I'm working on this morning for someone in the Melbourne office. They had a loan that they were doing with a large bank. I won't call anybody out by name, but at the finish line, the bank told them that they're not going to be able to do the loan. So not only are we going to be able to do the loan, we're going to get it closed in 2 weeks for them. So at the surface, you could look at that and say, okay, you've done everything you need to do. You're taking it on, you're getting them to the finish line, and you're doing it in a really quick manner. But the thing that makes us a little different too is we're not going to be able to use the appraisal that they had with the other bank. It's not terribly uncommon that that happens. It's unfortunate. You'd like to be able to use it, but we couldn't. So in this instance, we're going to have to order another appraisal. Who pays for that? Well, in a lot of instances, the answer to that would be the client. But what we're doing is it's not the client's fault that the other lender couldn't get them done. I'm not only taking on that loan and closing it in 2 weeks, I'm also going to pay for that new appraisal for them. Not because we've done anything wrong, because it's the right thing to do. It's the right thing to do for the client. It's the right thing to do for the realtor. And it's the decision we're going to make 10 out of 10 times to make sure you and everybody who works with us is walking away feeling great about the process. So down there, that last bullet at the bottom, one of the things that I like to say, when I talk about our company, we're the third bowl of porridge when you talk about the Goldilocks story. We're not a small local boutique lender who is impacted greatly by the market, and a lot of people were impacted pretty greatly this year. It's been an absolutely wild ride in 2020. But we're not this large bank with a lot of different layers in the company. The difference between me and our CEO really is only a person, and it's not because I'm some high-ranking executive. There's just not that many rungs on the ladder for us. So there's not a lot of red tape with us. There's not a lot of bureaucracy. So it's not like trying to U-turn a cruise liner when we need to get things done. We're small enough that we're able to be nimble and move with the market and be hands-on and local for you, but we're big enough that we have all the technology, all the programs, and all the support that you would expect from a large company that's a nationwide company. So what are some of the things we can do to support you? Well, one of the things we can do is have this group of people. These are the people who are in your local markets. The thing that I like about this team, and I was lucky enough to get to build this team from scratch when I came on with the company a few years ago, I picked people who are absolutely fantastic loan officers and who are better people. That's the bar that I set for our team. When we look at supporting you, we want to be here to make sure that you're taken care of and that your clients are happy. And there's not a little asterisk at the end of it that says, as long as you're working with us. There's no small print to that. We're here to help you, period, end of story. We know there's going to be situations that you're working with other lenders and you have a question. There's going to be problems that you have, the loans with somebody else, but you just need somebody to be a soundboard and run that by. We're that person. We want to do anything we can to take stress off your plate, to get your loan to closing, even if it means the loan's not with us. That's what partners do. That's what wholly owned entities do. That's exactly what we're here for. The other thing that this team is going to do is if you have somebody and they're getting an offer from somebody else, you bring it over to us. We're not just going to look at how do we talk that person into working with us. We're looking at them as a trusted mortgage advisor to say, where is the best deal? There are times where people are running promotions and maybe we're not the best deal on the market. We're always going to shoot people straight. We're always going to make sure the client's in the best spot because at the end of the day, that's what they're going to remember. And that's what they're going to walk away with the feeling that we were truly there to support them, not operating in our best interest. So I'm extremely confident everybody on this team is going to do that for you. So what are some of the things that we do that are a little bit different? The one on the top of this list is something I am largely passionate about. Anyone who's been in real estate for any amount of time knows that sometimes you get that pre-approval letter, but before closing, it doesn't always pan out. You hate to get those ones that just before closing, all of a sudden you find that there's something that popped up and all of a sudden the loan's declined. How does that happen? They already have a pre-approval letter. They were approved, right? Well, the problem is, the way I equate it is, it's like taking your car into the shop. I'm going to tell them what I think is wrong with the car, but until they actually look under the hood, I don't know what really is going on. It's the same thing with a mortgage loan. And especially if they're using an online lender, because if they just went in and entered the application themselves, even conversing with someone. So while it's neat to think I can just go online, I'll get a pre-approval letter in 2 minutes, what I'm relying on the client to do in that situation is know all the lending guidelines, what isn't permissible, what isn't within guidelines. It's impossible for them to know that. So that's scary. I'll give you a great example. I can go online right now and it'll say, how much did you make last year? I made $100,000. All right, well, but did you just start that job 6 months ago and is 80,000 of that in commission? You can't use any of that income because you need a 2-year history. But me as the client, I'm not familiar with that, nor should I be. So it's really scary to get a pre-approval because it's all just stated information. We haven't looked under the hood of the car. We don't know what's really going on. So one of the things that we offer is this Buyer's Advantage program. What a Buyer's Advantage program does is while the client's shopping, we're going to gather all their documentation in hand. We'll still give you the same pre-approval letter that the other company will give you up front, but we'll gather all the documentation while you're shopping. We'll fully vet out the loan. That's going to do a couple of things for you. The first thing it's going to do is uncover those issues that could potentially happen when you're in process. Way better to find out about them while you're shopping than it is a week before closing. So we're going to get all that out of the way. That way you know there's no surprises. The second thing it's going to do is take the stress off. There is no one in the country right now who's thinking about buying a home because they just can't wait to do a mortgage again. No one in the history of the world has ever said that. We're not the fun part of the process. I have no disillusions and think that we are. I get it. We're the necessary part of the process, but it's not something people look forward to. And it's often why people put it off till later in the process. Shopping for the house is fun. Getting a loan is not fun. So you can get all that out of the way so that when you do get a contract, when you are ready to move forward, you can focus on the part that is fun. How do I want to paint these walls? How do I want to organize my furniture? What do I want to do with the floors? Whatever it is that you want to do, that's the fun stuff. The loan's not the fun stuff. So if you get all this out of the way, when you sign that contract, you can focus on just falling in love with the house. But the third thing it does, and this is really important right now, I'm not telling anybody anything you don't know. Inventory is very tight right now. So you're in a situation where there's a lot of competitive bids. You have a lot of properties flying off the market. So A, it could be a little while longer before you have an opportunity to find that house. So why throw that time away? Most lenders aren't going to start this process until you have a signed contract, which we think is a waste of time. Because the reason they're going to do that is to do this part of the process, I have to involve processors, underwriters, compliance groups. All that means is money. So most lenders are going to look at it and say, I don't want to spend that money because what if you don't find a home? Or if you do, what if you don't pick me? I'll have spent that money and I have no way to recoup it. But we're looking at it from the other angle. What if you do? How is that process going to be better, more efficient, and more pleasant if we do this for you? So we're going to do it. This is absolutely free. We're going to take care of this for the client. But as we take care of this, now when you go into a competitive bid situation, everybody else is going in with the general pre-approval letter that they have. You're walking into the table with a full loan commitment. That full loan commitment says everything's been reviewed. So everybody knows any listings that you have, you don't always just pick the highest bid. You pick the one that you feel the most confident is going to get you to the closing table at the right price. So if everybody's walking in with a pre-approval letter and you walk in with a full loan commitment, who has the competitive advantage there? You do. So again, at absolutely no cost, absolutely no commitment, there is no downside to that. I'm super passionate about it, especially in this market. So go ahead, talk to your local mortgage consultant. They'll put you in that buyer's advantage, put you and your client in the driver's seat. The other thing we'll do is a program we call Lock and Shop. While they're going through the buyer's advantage program, we'll lock their rates for free for 90 days. Again, no cost, no commitment. We do it because it's the right thing to do, because what happens if rates are where they are, like they are right now, a fantastic place, what happens if they tick up a quarter? Clients often, when they come in for a pre-approval, when we ask how much do you want to get approved for, they say, well, how much can I get? What's my max that I can get? So when you get that approval letter, it might be at the top end of their budget. So what happens if you're showing them homes at the top end of their budget and rates go up a quarter? Well, now they can't approve the top end of that budget. Now maybe they can only approve for $50,000 less. It's hard to say. How hard is it to turn around and go back to showing them homes at a lower value once you've showed them homes higher? Very, very hard. So we're going to make sure we lock that in for you. We're going to take care of securing the rates that you know you're in a great spot. Another thing that we're going to do, we have a lot of ways that we can benefit your clients who are teachers, first responders, and VA clients. If you have a client who's looking at doing a VA loan and they don't use us, they're spending more money than they should. What we do for teachers and first responders, we waive our origination fee. We pick up 100% of that for them, just as a way to thank you for not only our origination fee, also pick up the cost of the appraisal. Absolutely free. Again, the founder of Long and Foster, Wes Foster, he was a veteran. He's very passionate about giving back to the veterans. We think it's the least we can do, and it comes very appropriate with yesterday being Veterans Day, but it's the least we can do to say thank you for their service. Another thing we do, we talk to clients all the time. They say, I don't know if I'm in a good spot right now with my credit. I've been watching it online. I'm not really sure what to do. One of the quotes that I love to tell people is when you send people to our team, you're going to walk away with one of two things. You're either going to walk away with an approval or a plan. You're never walking away with nothing. One of the things that we do to be able to help people is we have credit analysis software. So they can talk to us, look at their scenario, and say, I've got this scenario. We can say, well, if you did this, this, and this, it'll move your score to where you're able to be approved. Let's come back and see how you're working on that. We'll repull credit and get you to a spot where we know we can move forward. So you get them to us, again, absolutely free. There's no cost. There's no downside to them. We'll put them in a great spot to be able to do it. I've seen clients who literally have been able to improve their score 90 points almost within a week and be able to get a loan where before they weren't going to be able to buy. So absolutely great options. Talking about different options, low down payment. I talk to clients about this all the time. Anybody who has Facebook, try to find me on Facebook, ericspotswood.com. I have videos out there that talk about a number of different things. The thing I talked about this week was low down payment options. There's a lot of different options out there. Bond loans, grant loans, first-time homebuyer programs. We have everything out there to help give your client the most flexibility possible. The next bullet on here is one of the things that is a huge differentiator for us. Anyone who's been in the industry for a while knows the term appraisal management company. If you know the term appraisal management company, you probably don't like the term appraisal management company, or you hear them called AMCs. What an appraisal management company is a lender doesn't know appraisers in every single market, so they hire a third-party vendor who's going to find an appraiser for them. They're going to take that appraiser and put out an order. Now, that order might come if you're in Orlando. Maybe all of a sudden you have somebody coming from Sarasota to complete the appraisal, and you'll say, why are you coming here to do this? You don't know the local area, and it's true they don't. So what we do is we go to you. We ask all the Berkshire Hathaway agents, you tell us who the best people in the local market is, and we're going to add them to our panel. They're not working for Prosperity Home Mortgage. They're working for the company that they work for, but we put them on our panel. The way our system works is when you put in an appraisal order, we look at whose office is the closest to that subject property. So is it an absolutely perfect science? I don't know that there is a perfect science, but does it give us the best opportunity for that person to know the local market? 100%. So we're finding people that are hyper local to where the subject property is. We're using people that are sent to us by Berkshire Hathaway agents and have said they're the best of the best. And because of that, we find that our appraisals come in at value at a rate of over twice what the market sees. So if you have anybody that you know that you're passionate about, send them over. There is no cap on our panel. We're always happy to take on more people. The more the merrier. And they love working with us. Why? Because if they work with an appraisal management company, the appraisal management company is taking fees off the top of whatever the client is paying. They need to get paid too. So they have their finder's fee, so to speak, for ordering that appraisal. So if you're in Orlando and you have somebody coming from Sarasota and they paid $500 for the appraisal, you might have them come from Sarasota for $300. That's why you see somebody rip through a home really fast and get out of there, because they're spending that in gas to get there. For us, we collect the exact same fee. So in this example, we'll use the $500. We pay the appraiser 100% of that money. We don't keep $1. Why? Because we're not here to make money off appraisals. We're here to make sure they get the process right. So we're going to give 100% of that to them, and we're not waiting till after closing to pay them. We are going to pay them at the time that appraisal is complete. So they're getting paid faster and they're getting paid more. All right, lastly, who doesn't love things that are free? I love things that are free. It's the only way my wife can talk me into going to Costco. They have all those great free samples. Me and the kids go and snack for a while. She gets the groceries, and then we're going to come back. So what are some of the things that we'll do for you for free? We're going to do a lot of free marketing. So if you need property flyers, if you need individual property websites that we can have that you can post into social media, we can do that. We can co-brand different marketing materials, from print marketing to email marketing, web marketing, whatever it is that you need. You also talk to your local mortgage consultant. They can give you a home buyer's guide. It's a really great resource. It goes into a lot of FAQs about the mortgage process, what to expect, what some of the terms are. We love our jargon. We use it way too much. So all the deciphering of the mortgage process is in there. But on page 3 is everybody's favorite page. It's a $400 coupon towards closing costs. So you get with your mortgage consultant, they'll get that over to you, and they'll make sure you and your clients are in great hands. So to close out, I just want to reiterate, we're not just another lending company. We're you. We are a Berkshire Hathaway wholly owned company. We are operating in the best interest of Berkshire Hathaway and their clients. We are here to help you regardless of who you're working with. Would we like to do all your loans? Absolutely. Are we going to be able to do all your loans? Not realistic. Somebody's third cousin is a mortgage broker. They told them that they were going to send them the business. That's okay. We're here to help you regardless. If it takes stress off you, if it makes your loan go through to closing faster, we're going to do that, and we're going to make sure we're taken care of. So if you need anything, one of the other differences for us is hopefully me. If you have a loan that gets escalated with a national lender, who do you call when something's going awry? You don't know. Who do you call if something's going awry with us? Me. You can call me at any time, nights, weekends. I'm not 9 to 5, Monday through Friday. I work all hours. I've got a 7-year-old, a 5-year-old, and a 2-week-old baby. I don't ever sleep. So if you need me, I'm available. Call me, text me, email me. I'll make sure you're in great hands. I appreciate it. I hope everybody has a fantastic day. I hope everybody's staying dry and safe with all the weather going on. And I look forward to seeing you all face to face.
Great job, Eric. Thank you so much. We do have a couple of questions, if you don't mind.
Not at all. Fire away.
Okay, so one of the questions is, who does Prosperity use for jumbo loans?
That's a great question. So we have a number of different jumbo investors, everybody from PNC to Chase, TD Bank. So a number of different investors. What we tend to do, and this is the only time where you see us operate a little bit more like a mortgage broker, what we tend to do is look at what are the individual cycle times at any given time for those lenders, because they do fluctuate from time to time. And then what are the rates they're offering? Sometimes people are a little bit more aggressive, and we'll match the client with where we feel like their best scenario is.
Fantastic. And another question is, any portfolio lenders that service their own loans?
Yeah, that is a fantastic question. That's something that we're looking to take on. I would say I'm really confident that by the summer of 2021, we'll actually be in a sub-servicing agreement where maybe the loan ultimate investor is not us, but we will be holding the face of that loan and we'll be doing the sub-servicing. So the only name they'll ever see is us. But right now, no, we don't portfolio those loans, but coming soon, we will be.
Okay, fantastic. And also, do you do construction loans for custom homes, and do you have lot loans?
Yeah, great question. Great question. So there's only a couple things we don't do: lot loans, commercial loans, reverse mortgages. That's pretty much everything that we don't get into. The investor that was in the market for our renovation loans, so we don't do a full construction loan, but we do renovation loans. When COVID hit earlier this year, they froze all their lending and they waited till everything was opening back up. We actually just talked with our CEO and Chief Operating Officer yesterday, and they said they're opening their doors back up. So probably within the next 30 days, we'll have renovation lending back on the table.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you so much, Eric. And just a reminder,
absolutely, have a great day,
to everybody on the call today, we are recording this session. So we will make sure that everybody who attended today will receive a link to the recording, as well as the slides in PDF and PowerPoint presentations, so you can use them, refer back to them, incorporate them into your own presentations. So thanks again, and we're going to go ahead and continue, and it's my pleasure to welcome Rob Dutcher from Florida Title and Guarantee Agency. Rob, it's all yours.
Thank you very much. Good morning, everybody. As Stacy said, my name is Rob Dutcher. I'm the Business Development Manager for the Orlando area for Florida Title and Guarantee. At Florida Guarantee, we have 3 great leaders that we turn to on usually a daily basis. We have Jeff Hall, who is the Division President, Sherry Roll, who runs the East Coast, and then Kelly Davis, who runs the West Coast. In addition to that, we have a title person that's a manager, which is Pamela. We have an accounting manager, so that we have that covered. And then also I am currently the closing manager for our centralized services. So a lot of things that are happening in the background now, that's kind of run through my team. All of us have years of experience, obviously, in doing what we do. So here at Florida Title and Guarantee, we make sure that all of our people are licensed. And what that means is that we all take a test via the state that says that we are licensed title agents. as a licensed title agent, we, just like you as a realtor, we have annual tests that we have to take. We go back in for our credits, all of that fun stuff. It's not something that's required throughout the state of Florida. It is something that we do to make sure that the people that we have are the most knowledgeable people for your files. Now, the best part of using Florida Title and Guarantee is since we are part of the family, then we're in your offices. So you will see us. You'll see us every single day. I spent a lot of time in our Mount Dora office over my career here. And I can tell you honestly, I've never seen so many agents in my entire life. And I've been doing this for 21 years. And what that means to the rest of us is simply that you can walk right up to me, ask me a title question about a file that you aren't using us on. You can ask me a title question about a file you are using us on. So you always have access to us. We do all of the closings face-to-face, and then the best part of all of that then means that you get paid right there because we're in your office. So I can walk back to my printer, I print your check, and then you can go ahead and get paid. Now we're going to go on to Stacy's favorite. This is title insurance. So as I said, I've been doing this for 21 years. I go to parties or events and people say, oh, what do you do for a living, Rob? And I say, well, I'm in title insurance. And they say, what? And I say, well, what that means is that when you know, that person sitting there that notarizes things when you close, that's me. And they say, oh, okay, I get it. Now, that's a very general way of saying anything. So the reality is essentially what we see in front of us right now. So the closing process starts when you have done all of the hard work in order to get that contract. You bring that contract to us, and you're going to see what we'll do is we'll go ahead and open up the file in our system. We do what's called a title search and then an exam. And the title search and exam is a search of the public records to see, make sure the owner is who they think they are. And then we check to see if there's any liens, anything else outstanding. After that, we do what's called issuing the commitment. And the commitment will be sent over to you as the agent as well as to your customer. And what that will show you is anything that's on there. So if there's an unexpected lien, anything like that, they'll be listed on there. Then we'll start to process the file, and processing then means ordering our surveys, our payoffs, getting our HOAs, our lien searches, all of that fun stuff. We'll start to handle all of that. After that, the closer has everything. And now what we're looking at on a cash deal is we can go ahead and close. Now on a loan deal, we can see over on the left-hand side, you're going to see there's the mortgage part of it, the loan application. Down on the bottom, what we're always looking for, and it's the same thing you guys are looking for, is, okay, is the buyer approved? Is the buyer approved? Is the buyer approved? Are we ready? Are we ready? So then what we have is the mortgage. And then what we get from the lender at that point are their closing instructions and the documents from the lender. And we then create the CD, which is the other thing everybody's always looking for. That way everybody has it. Then after that, we can go ahead and close the file, which is obviously the easiest part of all of it, is signing our documents. We send the documents for recording, and then we issue a final policy to the owner and then to the lender on these files as well. So that owner's policy along with the recorded deed will go out to the buyer on that property. What we're always trying to do, and what I keep telling all of my agents, is help me help you. What that means is that, and then now as a kind of a more COVID area that we're in, the reality is you're still out there trying to get listings. You're still on the phone constantly. You're constantly hustling. As real estate agents, that's what you're always doing. You're hustling for the next one because that's obviously how you get paid. So what I always tell everybody is help me help you. And by that, I mean list the names. Give me full names, give me marital status, give me contact information, give me all the addendums. Let me know if it's going to be a mail away. Let me know if there's a recent death, use of a power of attorney, property held in a trust, cooperating broker information. So any information you can give me up front and as quickly and clearly as possible, contact information, all of that allows us to go ahead and get started on your file. And that means that I'm not emailing you or calling you and say, hey, can I have the seller's email on this? Because you should be out there getting more business and closing more files. So like I said, give us the information up front, and the more we communicate with each other, the smoother all of it will go for us. The other thing we offer here at Florida Title and Guarantee is what's called a title search offered at listing. And what this means is that we will run a full title search for you. Internally, we call them a lot of times title only files. And what that means is if you get a listing and you want to make sure that there aren't any surprises as it's going to sell, then we'll run a full title search for you. We'll deliver a commitment. And that way you can make sure that there isn't any unexpected things that the seller didn't know about, anything like that that we need to clear up. So it's a quick and easy thing. All you have to do is say, hey, can you do a listing title search on this one? We'll do it. We'll send it back over to you and you kind of have peace of mind. Now, even if you're going to go into a listing, maybe you're trying to get a listing and you've talked to them over and over and over again. Maybe you say to me, hey, Rob, I want to go and get this listing. Can you do a title search for me? And the answer is yeah. If it helps you get a listing, then we can run it. We're here to help you and to support you on the title side of your adventures in real estate. And then they were talking at the very beginning, obviously, about discounts. We also have discounts, as you can see, Verizon, Sprint, Hertz. Discounts are never bad things. So if you're looking for any of this or you want to know more information about it, just go ahead and get with your branch manager, or you can get you with your local Florida Title and Rep that's going to be in the office. And then we do have our website. We're kind of going through a transition right now. One of the upcoming things we have that's coming out is actually the FTGA exchange, which we can kind of see on here. And the exchange is going to be a secure way for us to get wire instructions to buyers. It's also going to be a way for us to send documents back and forth through there. You'll be able to, as the real estate agent, log in with one login and access all of your files. So all of that is coming out very soon. We at Florida Title and Guarantee, and Jeff Hall in particular, we're always on the lookout for cybercrime. You'll hear about it. I have a whole class that I do on it for real estate agents. And what that means is that wire fraud is a very expensive thing. We're talking in the billions just this year of money lost from wire fraud. And so here at Florida Title and Guarantee, and then our parent company, HomeServices, they created the FTGA exchange so that we can securely send those wire instructions to that buyer, which will remove about 90% of any criminal activity. And then the other thing I want to talk about real quick is just a few more upcoming things if I have a few more minutes. We are going to be rolling out as well our Florida Title and Guarantee fee application. So you can actually go into the iPhone store currently, and we're working on the second part, which is going to be the other side, our Android app, and you can download it and run your own fee sheet. So if you're going out to a listing, obviously you can always email us and say, hey, can you do me a fee sheet? But now we also will offer the ability for you to log into the application on an iPhone, put in your information. And then the other thing we're rolling out soon is Zycam, and what that's actually for is that so that you can actually deposit earnest money on the go. So if the buyer has given you the earnest money, you can actually deposit it through there, and information about all of those items I just spoke about will be available soon.
Thank you, Rob. Now, back to the exchange. That sounds pretty great about trying to deter wire fraud. Is the exchange live or is it coming soon?
The exchange is coming soon. I'm actually in the final steps of it. The documentation's there, everything like that. You'll be hearing more and more about it. We'll probably be pushing it out to obviously all the regional reps and all of that stuff. I'll probably have a couple of classes that I'll put on, and I'll get with our region heads on and that kind of stuff. So it is coming very soon, and it really is great. And as an advantage to you as the agents, like I said, you can log in and kind of see all of your files. So if you really want us to put documents and send them back and forth in there, and you're a technology person like I am, it's great, because I'd say, okay, go ahead and just put that in the portal. I'll go and grab it. And the best part about it that I like is that it's actually built for iPhones, iPads, and Android phones. So the website, you don't necessarily have to go to a website, to a computer, anything like that. If you actually log into it, it's actually way easier to see, feel, and touch on a phone or an iPad.
Fantastic. Well, those sound like a ton of really exciting improvements and enhancements with all of using the technology. So thank you for sharing that with us. We look forward to some updates.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Okay. Well, next on our platform today, it is my pleasure to welcome Caroline Bradley from Cinch Home Services. So, Caroline, it's all yours. I think Caroline's on mute. So we just need to.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can. Thank you, Caroline.
Oh, wonderful. Good morning, everyone. Oh, I just lost you.
Nope, you're there.
Oh, here we are. Good morning, everyone. Caroline Bradley with Cinch Home Services. It's a pleasure to be here with you all today. I wanted to let you know that I am not new to home warranty, not new to real estate, and I love what I do. I live for it. I guess I'm a sucker for punishment with home warranty, but it is a very effective tool right now, especially in our market. So a little bit about our company. We are one of the largest privately held national home warranty companies. And is this going forward here, Stace?
I'm clicking the slides.
You're clicking the slide. Okay, great. So 40 plus years in the industry. And we are located in Boca Raton, Florida. I cover North and Central Florida and a couple other patches nationally, but I am the account executive in North and Central Florida. How does a home warranty work? Basically, we want to talk about the home warranty when we're walking through a home with our sellers. We will cover a seller's listing up to 12 months, unfunded. It's paid for at closing, transfers to the buyer at closing. We want to bring this up with the buyer when we're walking through a home. We do have some things that set us aside from the rest of our competitors in the market. We repair to replace. We have the largest service provider network, and of course, our dedicated team, all in the US, no offshore teams. Next slide. And of course, here I am again. So yes, I am dedicated to you, your sellers, and your buyers. And I think what's important to know is that I will have the deep dive conversations with your buyers and sellers. So next slide, please. So if we just know enough of the conversation and the talk track of what we cover and what is a home warranty, when the client comes with the deeper dive questions, that's what I'm here for. I'm an extension of your business practice, especially if we're having a claim. And I'll get to that in a minute, but basically, basic, right? 101, plumbing, electric, appliances, cooling, and heating. This is what we cover. We cover all the mechanicals and systems under the roof. No roofs, no fireplaces. We do have additional coverage for items like pool and septic and well, but basic under the roof coverage is plumbing, electric, appliances, cooling, and heating. Here's a dollhouse visual that I personally love, and this is what I say to all agents. This is what you need to just know and be comfortable speaking to. Here's the home, going around the home. These are the things that home warranty covers. It's important to understand that home warranty is different than homeowners insurance. Homeowners insurance, just as a general rule of thumb, is structural. Home warranty is mechanical. So again, appliances and systems, the home warranty addresses mechanical failure with these items. So talking about the transaction right now in this crazy market, we have a lot of new home buyers in the market, and interest rates are great. Transactions are happening amidst COVID and have been. We need to protect our buyers. So sellers are doing very little, right, to get the transaction through. They're not giving price adjustments or credits for the most part, generally speaking, in this environment. We want to protect our buyers. Most buyers don't have $5,000, $3,000, $2,000 sitting on the side for a major repair like an HVAC system. So this is where the home warranty is a fantastic ancillary tool and service that you can provide both sellers and buyers. Sellers to mitigate price reduction and buyers to provide peace of mind. So this is the Florida contract. So basically, we just want you to be aware of boxes that you need to check. And this is for our agreement with you for Cinch HomeServices. So we can get into this more when it comes up. I don't want to get tied up into contractual issues, but I think most important to walk away from this slide, whatever questions you have when filling out an application or contract regarding home warranty, please loop me in. No guesswork is needed. I'm always here. So again, peace of mind, right? Here is the actual application. This is the brochure on one side, the application on the other. This is what agents need to fill out in order to enroll a home warranty. So all the tertiary information regarding your buyer or your seller, buyer closing date, seller listing date, of course, the price points that they would like. And again, when introducing them to the home warranty and the brochure, please loop me in if you would like me to walk through the home warranty decision-making process with your client. But this is the application that the agent is responsible for filling out. And I think it's good to note this isn't something we just want to opt out of. This is true protection for sellers and buyers. It's an extra level of service that you can be proud to offer and secure to offer. Of course, knowing too that I'm here to walk through it. These are some things that set us aside from our competitors in most markets. So we do have a homeowner's insurance deductible reimbursement. Should the buyer place a homeowner's claim in their first year of being a home warranty policy holder, we will reimburse up to $500 of that claim. We offer emergency lodging. If there is a delay in a repair or replacement concerning primary heating, cooling, refrigeration, we do offer emergency lodging up to $120 a night for 10 nights. So $1,200 or 10 nights, whichever comes first. Claim, no claim. If your buyer in their first year does not place a claim in the first 9 months, they are eligible for a $100 reimbursement for an HVAC maintenance. They basically would have their maintenance done, send me the invoice, and I will help and assist process that invoice for the $100 reimbursement. It's also a great way to keep in touch with past buyers of yours if you're looking for a reason to reach back out. You can always reach back out in the 9-month mark on your calendar. Hey, have you placed a claim? Don't forget, have a maintenance, and Cinch will reimburse you up to $100 for that maintenance. This is where we email the enrollments if you're using email. I'm not quite sure what platforms your offices are on, whether it's on your forms, but if you are enrolling the editable application, which can be downloaded to your phone, this is the very easy, accessible enroll at cinchhs.com. It's a great way to just get it enrolled, receive an invoice back, and you'll have that ready for settlement. Are there any questions at this time?
I don't see any questions, Caroline. Thank you so much. So if they have any questions on home warranty, they can reach out to you, or I think Kimberly is the other account executive. Is that correct?
Yes. So I believe Kim covers from Central down South Florida, from Naples over to Boca area, and I'm Central to North. So it's just an easy way to kind of split the state side to side middle.
Okay, great. And if any of our sales professionals have any questions on home warranty and they're not quite sure who to go to, just ask your manager and they'll direct you to the correct account executive. So thank you so much for joining us today. Like I said, all of the slides will be available. We hope that you offer a home warranty on every one of your listings and offer included as part of the offer process when writing an offer on a transaction. So thank you very much. And we're going to continue with the rest of our presentation. So it is my pleasure and honor to introduce Sharon Sapp, who's our Vice President of Business Development, Relocation, and Referrals. Sharon, it's all yours.
Hi, Stacy. Thank you. Good morning, everyone. So nice to be able to speak to you today. I wanted to kind of give you an overview on our relocation department and how you can send a referral and how we set up so you can receive referrals. We're going to go over the whole process of placing referral and how it all works. How you can make some quick money without going referrals. It's always a great topic. And then, of course, we'll answer any of your questions about the referral department and our broker-to-broker referrals. Let me introduce to you Monica McBride. She is our relocation referral coordinator. She does handle the broker-to-broker referrals, and I handle the corporate business as well as our Watermark Realty Referral License Holding Company. We belong to one of the largest referral networks with all of the HomeServices brokers as well as our other affiliates within the network. It is one of the largest referral networks, which we're very happy to be part of in order to receive these referrals in the U.S. and Canada. We are also a member of the Employee Relocation Council. And what does that mean? This is an organization that I've been a member of for 20 plus years. It is a group of corporations and service providers, realtors, household goods providers, insurance companies that get together to assist corporations with setting up their relocation programs for their employees when they have to move them. This has been a great source for us. I have participated in the council as a board member, and it also affords us the ability to have a reputation in the marketplace. Even though you might not know Employee Relocation Council, but on a national basis, it is a prestigious organization. I'm also a member of the Relocation Advisory Board and also Relocation Directors Council. That is a council that is a group of my peer group across the country. It doesn't matter what affiliation or brokerage you work for. We work together to help each other do our job better and also assist our corporate clients. We have a central location here at the Sales Support Center that tracks all our referrals. We receive the incoming referrals, and we also place your outgoing referrals from here. And Monica is in charge of handling those. We also control the referral agreements, which must be signed by the relocation department, and all referral fees are paid through the relocation department. I really want to stress how important it is if you do have a contact and you get a call or an email with a referral agreement, that agreement needs to be run by your manager, one, and then it needs to come over to our relocation department so that we can actually sign off on it. We have saved agents a lot of money because if you don't read those referral agreements correctly, you could be paying out more money than is necessary. Our broker-to-broker referrals are 25%. We tried to keep at 25% that you would be paying out to a broker that's giving you a referral. And also, we need to make sure it is on the transaction side, not on the total commission. So there are several things that we have caught, and this happens almost every day, to save you actually money, but also we have to pay the broker, not the agent that's sending the referral. We have to pay the broker they work for the referral fee, and we have to get a W-9 form to make sure we are paying the correct broker, because at the end of the year, that broker is going to get a 1099 from our company. Okay, our network, Brookfield Global Relocation is one of the largest third-party relocation companies, meaning they assist transferees to move all over the world. We also work with about 22 other relocation companies that handle corporate moves. So we are very much on an international connection, especially with our affiliates, our BHH affiliates in different countries that have now signed up and are also broker abilities to send referrals to. We have been very fortunate with our corporate team, and I'll explain to you how that works. Our agents that are assigned the corporate referrals that come in. We have had such great, outstanding performances and awards over the years, and these are a few: the Lexicon, BGRS, Bristol Global, and Ayers Relocation. So I'm always grateful for our agents in the field who have worked tirelessly to get the buyers and the listings sold and have a very high performance record for this corporate referrals. This only gives us another opportunity to continue to receive more business on an ongoing basis. Broker to broker referrals. Let me get into how this works. If you have an opportunity to work a broker to broker referral, it will be placed by our managing broker. So in other words, when Monica gets a request for either a listing opportunity or a buyer referral anywhere in our country, in our company that we service, we put it into our referral tracking system. That referral and its information will go to your managing broker. The managing broker will then place the referral with the appropriate agent that can assist with that referral. Also, please note, in order to receive a referral, you must be a Prima member. We work very hard to get these referrals, and this is company business, so we want to make sure these referrals are going to an agent that actually has a great website and that folks can actually look you up and see, who you are, see your picture, and have availability to your website. Okay, corporate relocation, I just talked about that, and I wanted to let you know how you become a part of the corporate relocation team. We do have a criteria of at least 5 years selling real estate in the state of Florida or our service area, and at least 10 closed transactions. Also, there is a relocation certified testing program that you have to take. Right now, there is no charge for it. It is available to agents for obtaining listings and also working with corporate buyers and also our government accounts. So this is available on our share drive, and I'll be more than happy to go over that with anyone who is interested in joining the corporate relocation team. You also need to speak to your managing broker to make sure you qualify for those leads. Again, we follow up with all our agents. Any referral that is put into our referral tracking system, be it a broker to broker, outgoing referral, or incoming corporate referral, we set up a status update request. This is very important for you to continue to maintain communications with our customers and our referring contacts. This is part of the qualification to be a member of the referral team. So we really try to let everyone know what is happening with the referrals when they've come in. Obviously, we also do the same thing with outgoing referrals. When we place an outgoing referral for you, we place them anywhere in the country. We also track those the same way and ask for the assigned agent to let us know what is going on with that buyer or seller. And again, we make sure all referral fees are paid to the broker. This is so important. And the efficiency, once a referral has closed, we really try to get that referral fee paid out, as well as I know if you send an outgoing referral, you're looking to get paid when we receive the check back from that closed transaction. So we handle everything from the start of the referral to the close of the referral. Again, this is one of the best sections of the Impact Day I love, because it's one of the quickest opportunities for you to start getting some money as far as our outgoing referrals. And if you joined our company and you're new to our company, you need to let everyone know in your sphere of influence, your friends, past customers, if you do have floor time at the office, this is an opportunity to secure maybe an outgoing referral. I love we don't have a lot of for sale by owners, but if you do come across one And they are like, oh, well, I can sell my house on my own in this marketplace. Well, you should ask them, are you relocating to another area? And it could be anywhere in the state of Florida. We cover all that. Plus we have the 40 plus offices that we work with our agents in those offices to assist them with information on their destination. It can be anywhere in the country. And you're pretty much not trying to sell the opportunity to list, but assist them with their move, offering other household goods movers, whatever it is that they might need to take it. And obviously, if they cannot sell their home, I'm sure they're going to call you back and want to have an opportunity for you to go out and list. The other thing, very important, your past customers, please keep in touch with them. We have a complete database for you to work with, your e-cards, everything else, and just keep asking them. Do you have a family friend, a neighbor, yourself? Are you looking to move or buy a second home? You always need to keep in contact with those customers and ask for the referral. I said floor time. If we do have that, you can have that opportunity. Open houses, which, they're few and far between right now. But when we do get back up to full force with an open house, this is a great opportunity for folks who maybe have made an appointment to come out to see the home. You need to ask them, do they need to sell a property before they can buy? Or are they looking to maybe sell a vacation home so that they can buy a new home in Florida? These are all opportunities for outgoing referrals. And let me reiterate the fact that we can place them anywhere in the country. If we do not have a Berkshire Hathaway affiliate, we will secure a broker that can assist you in any state in the United States. We do have an outgoing referral form. It is on our intranet, which you can fill out, and once you complete it, you hit the send button, and it comes automatically into our referral tracking program. Monica will retrieve that referral and import it, and we start processing it. If there are any questions in reference to the referral information that you provided, Monica will reach out to you and confirm it, and then we will move forward to place the referral. And we always, again, will let you know who has received that referral. And when we have agent assignment, we will let you know about that. And this is, again, where we would set up an automatic request for update on your referral. And again, you can request to speak to the assigned agent. Obviously, you have maybe more information on this client. You would like to talk to the assigned agent before they talk to your client. Just make a note. Please have agent call me before calling the client. We find that that works really, really well in building that rapport with the agent that's going to be working with your client. And again, we receive regular updates and we'll let you know electronically through the system. So if you have any issues with the referral form, and I think the next slide shows where you find it, it's on our intranet. You all should be able to log into the intranet, and it's the outgoing referral form. When you open it, again, it's an electronic form. Fill it out. If you have any questions, you can call Monica and send it on, and we'll be able to place your referral. It's pretty easy. So we want to make sure we get those referrals sent out for you as quick as possible. Show me the money. Now, this is in reference to placing an outgoing referral that has closed. So if you had a sale of $250,000 for an outgoing referral, and you're at a 60% split with the company, the referral check for you would be $1,057.50. Now, I can't stress enough to you that this is business that you can't not ignore. You can do this on a regular basis. It doesn't even, you can ask anyone if they say, oh, I'm thinking of moving to North Carolina. Well, let me help you. I can get a real good agent assigned to you to assist you in your look in the North Carolina area. Voila, an outgoing referral. And the next slide. This is an example if you're at a 75% split with the company and it's a $250,000 sale, your check is going to be $1,321.88. Now, every time we do Impact Day, I always get an interest in sending outgoing referrals. And we just try to keep reminding our agents that this ability is there. You just have to ask for the business. There is my contact information. If you want to talk to me about corporate relocation and how you get on the team, or any other questions you might have on relocation that you don't have today, I am available. Please call me, and either Monica or I will be more than happy to answer your questions. Were there any questions, Stacy?
Yeah, thank you, Sharon. There actually was a question, and they wanted to know if you could review again the criteria to qualify to receive relocation referrals.
Okay, in reference to the broker-to-broker referrals for incoming referrals, you do need to be a Prima member. You also need to be approved by your managing broker. So if you're interested in doing the broker-to-broker referrals, please speak to your managing broker. Also, for the corporate relocation, which means someone is relocating for their job, they have assistance with closing costs, cover their listing site commission. You do need to complete the relocation certification modules. You need to be in the business at least 5 years, working in your service area here in Florida, and also a Prima member, and also need to speak to your managing broker that you would like to see about an opportunity to receive corporate referrals. So that's the criteria, and just follow up with your managing broker, and I'll be more than happy to talk to anyone who needs any more information on the criteria.
Great. Thank you so much, Sharon. That was wonderful. And just as a reminder, if you do have a question, please type your question in the question area or the chat box as we review these throughout the presentation today. So I'm going to get started on all of our e-commerce and marketing tools and resources that are available to you as being part of our company. So one of the things I wanted to share with you is the Berkshire Hathaway global website. It is BHHS.com. And this site's important because you appear here, all of your listings appear here. When you're on a listing appointment, you want to share this information with your seller to let them know this as well. But what's really cool is the site is translatable in 12 different languages and offers the translation not only in the languages, but in 47 different currencies. So no matter where the buyer is coming from around the world, they can go to this global website, BHHS.com, and sorry about that. I hear my dog barking in the background. Sorry about that. And that they can translate and feel comfortable searching for property in their own language. This is a PDF. It's downloadable on the Resource Center, which is bhhsresource.com. And this document is called Good to Know. And it's called Good to Know Global Website. And this is just kind of representative of where buyers are looking for property from around the world, and where the buyers are going to BHHS.com. And this is also something nice that you can take with you on your marketing presentation. On the global site at BHHS.com, consumers can search for agents by language or designation. So again, Pat had mentioned how many languages we speak among all of our sales professionals. But if you do fluently speak another language, or you have a designation, a national designation, make sure those are included on your profile, and they will be able to be searchable when somebody's going to BHHS.com. On the agent search results, there is the link to either contact you directly. So whatever email address you have on your Resource Center profile, that's the email that is directed to the Contact Me button on the global website. The agent details takes you to a little bit more about you. You can have a little bit of a bio description on yourself, and you enter this information again on your profile in bhhsresource.com. Make sure your any designations that you have, your current listings will show underneath your profile, and any closed transactions in the past 24 months where you represent the seller. Those also will appear. And the world's a big place, as you know. The Berkshire Hathaway Home Services global syndication strategy strives to capitalize consumer preferences and search patterns to keep our listings in front of the world's most serious and qualified home buyers. Again, something really great to share with your sellers. One of our listing syndication partners is Jawai.com. All of our Berkshire Hathaway Home Services listings appear here. So between all of our 50,000 global network members, all of our listings appear on Jawai.com. And Jawai.com is important because it's China's largest international property portal that attracts more than 2 million affluent Chinese consumers monthly. It's pretty much the Realtor.com of China, and it sits behind the Chinese firewall. So all of our listings appear here. We also partner with the Financial Times of London, so all of our listings appear on this website as well. Same with the WallStreetJournal.com. We've been partners with Wall Street Journal for a really long time. Their digital website is WSJ.com Real Estate, and all of our listings appear on this website as well. And you are the contact on all of your listings on all of our partner sites. For any listing that you have, which is $1 million and above, it also is featured on MansionGlobal.com, which is Wall Street Journal's premier luxury website. And through our partnership with the Wall Street Journal, we also have branding and listings on Europe's version of WSJ, Asia, and also enhanced brand digital ads on the Mansion Global WeChat channel. So covering the WeChat channel through Wall Street Journal, you see Berkshire Hathaway everywhere. I talk a lot about the Resource Center, making sure you have access to your accounts. So what is it? It's pretty much the intranet for all 50,000 sales professionals worldwide within the Berkshire Hathaway Home Services network. It's super important that you know what your username is to log in and your password. If you're not quite sure what it is, please call or email the customer success team at Berkshire Hathaway. They are at your service, available to you Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. They're there to answer any question that you have, including logging in, that has anything to do with the Resource Center. Once you're logged in, you're going to see your name and hopefully your photo in the upper right-hand corner. This is how you access your profile. This is where you make sure your email address is correct. Your designations, you can add a little bit of your bio. Your cell phone number is displayed. So just check that information. You can also put links to your social network as well. One of my favorite tools that you'll see in the Resource Center is Marketing Resource. Whenever you click on the Marketing Resource tile from the homepage of the Resource Center, this is going to take you to your one-stop online location for all marketing materials within the Berkshire Hathaway Home Services network. They're all branded, ready to go, fabulous tools that are available. There's over 2,000 templates here in the Marketing Resource Center, and a lot of those have MLS integration, which means that it's going to save you a lot of time, because whatever listing you have in the MLS, you go to Marketing Resource probably within the next 24 hours, and you wanted to send out a just listed e-card to your contacts, you can just select the MLS number of that property, select the template that you want to use, and it automatically pulls in the photos, the details, the address, the features, the bedrooms, the bathrooms, all ready to go. A couple of clicks, you have this beautifully designed marketing e-card all ready to go. There's social posts, videos, so much within the Marketing Resource Center, all available to you. One of those other things, again, video. I can't stress it enough. People love to watch videos. You have access to create your branded videos quick and easily through Videolicious. The way that you access your Videolicious account is through Marketing Resource. Once you log in, you're going to click on that video creation tab, set up your account, and then download the app on your mobile device, and you're ready to go. And it also, what's nice about using Videolicious to create branded videos, number one, it's quick and easy to use. Number two, whenever you save a video that you've created on your mobile device, it will automatically be saved in your Marketing Resource Center. So then you can, once it's done, you can access your Marketing Resource Center and send out a video e-card that you just created. Impress your sellers, thank your buyers, introduce yourself to your sphere. Maybe you want to make a market video. You can do that all through your Videolicious app. For our sales professionals who also do commercial real estate, you have access to the Commercial Resource Center. So when you're logged in, make sure you talk to your manager so they can give you access to the Commercial Resource Center. As a commercial user, you're going to see the app launcher, which looks like a tic-tac-toe board in the upper left-hand section of the homepage of the Resource Center. Once you click on that, it launches the app launcher, and then you'll be able to see the tile for Commercial Resource. Just click on that and make sure that whenever you're logged into your dashboard, just verify your profile information. Again, review your name, your office location, your service areas, your email address, your phone number, and you can actually upload any commercial properties that you may have listed directly in the Commercial Resource dashboard, and all of your commercial listings would then appear on the Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Commercial Services website, which is BHHSCRE.com. Back to the homepage. I talked about Videolicious and how easy it is to use, but one of the greatest things that we have is learn opportunities at your fingertips in Learn Center. So on the tile, on the homepage, there's a tile called Learn Center. This will be able to, where you can access on-demand classes, virtual-led instructor training classes, learn how to use Videolicious and incorporate it into your marketing. There's so many tools and resources available to you. And like Pat said, if you just commit to maybe learning one new thing a month, it will definitely have a positive impact in your business. Log into Learn Center, take a course, take a class. There's something for everybody, from new agents, experienced agents, business planning, luxury listing marketing, all kinds of tools. Learn how to use Videolicious directly here in Learn Center. Back to the homepage of the Resource Center, there's also access to Sage CRM, which is a CRM that links to the national global website at BHHS.com. So any lead you get on that website goes directly into your Sage CRM. Sage CRM is also where you can access seller activity reports and market activity reports. So they are making enhancements and improvements to Sage CRM almost daily. So check that out. They also just now released, I think it was this week or last week, the incorporation of e-cards incorporated into your contacts within Sage. So now they're connected and you can schedule drip campaign marketing campaigns to your contacts in Sage directly. But the other CRM that we have available to all of our sales professionals is Lead Resource. And you see that in the kind of grayish blue box on the right-hand side. Whenever you click on Lead Resource right here, again, it's going to take you over to the Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Florida Realty Lead Resource dashboard. And on the left-hand side, whenever you log in, there's a tab called Services. So almost everything that we're reviewing today, there's a link to all of our partner websites. Prosperity Home Mortgage, Florida Title and Guarantee, Express Docs Print Marketing, Form Simplicity. So all of those services, you don't have to remember. You can just log into your dashboard, click on services, and you can link out to all those various places. So again, the first time you log into your dashboard, you want to review your personal profile again. Just make sure it's up to date and current. You may want to send a quick email to anybody. You can do that here as well. There's also an action plan manager in case you wanted to automatically assign action plans to your contacts. So it's just become very familiar. It's your own CRM. Use it how you wish. And for all of our Prima members, that's the CRM that's tied to your Prima website and our company website. Okay, so back to the homepage of the Resource Center. There's a tile called Buyer Match. And Buyer Match is important because this is a tool that we offer and have available to you. And it's there to assist you to capture seller leads, win more listings, and close more transactions. And whenever you log in there, again, you're going to have access to your dashboard. One of the most important things is your home valuation site. Every one of our sales professionals has a home valuation site. Basically, it's your own Zillow. This is a property value page where you can advertise anywhere. Some of you have it in your email signature, which is great because it allows consumers to click on a link, put in their home address, and instantly get back a home valuation report for their property. And it's a lead generator for you. If they sign up to receive monthly market updates, you get notified and you get that information, which is wonderful. You can also log into your dashboard to see what addresses people ran. So you may want to follow up with those people with a nice letter if they did not provide their email address. So again, it's pretty much your own Zillow. It's fantastic, and every one of our sales professionals has that. I call it your own Zillow because that happens to be one of the estimates of value that the consumers receive once they place in their home valuation estimate request. Again, you don't have to do a thing. It's an instant lead generator for you. What some people do too is you can put a social media post, direct people back to your home valuation site, and generate those seller leads. For all of our Prima agents, we already have it tied to What's Your Home Worth link on the homepage of your Prima website. So you don't have to do a thing, it's already there for you. But in addition to that, you can market that anywhere. Okay, back to the homepage of the Resource Center. There's a tile called Social Media Resource. This is your total set it and forget it post that you can set up for your business Facebook page, your Twitter account, and your LinkedIn profile. Connect your account to your social media posts, and there will be interesting real estate related articles that are professionally written by our friends at RIS Media on your behalf. It takes the consumer from your social media to your own personal landing page, branded to you with links back to you, links back to your website. And it's a quick and easy way to know that you are posting relevant content on your social media. Set it and forget it. Please take advantage of that. Back to the homepage of the Resource Center. Pat and Rob had mentioned the benefits and discounts that are afforded to you by just being part of our network, the Berkshire Hathaway Home Services brand. And this is where you access it. So once you're logged into the Resource Center, you're going to see at the top benefits and discounts, and this will take you to all kinds of ways to save money. Whether you are with Verizon or AT&T or Sprint, you could save up to 18 to 20% off your mobile monthly mobile bill by affiliating your account with Berkshire Hathaway. Also through Geico, we get a discount with Geico Insurance, again, a Berkshire Hathaway company. Ford, Tiffany's, Benjamin Moore Paints, so many benefits and discounts available to you. We hope you take advantage of them. That's Home Services. We are a full service, all-inclusive brand, from brokerage, which is Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, to mortgage, to insurance, to title, to home warranty. We have you and your customers covered. Through all of our preferred service partners, we hope that you partner with them whenever maybe you need professional photography with BHT. Maybe you want to do print marketing with Express Docs. We have a partnership with Set of 3 Location. Set of 3 Location, if your customers need moving services, please reach out to George Camacho. He's our account manager at Set of 3 Location. He's there for you and your customers. They have a fabulous declutter program on top of their moving services that they offer. Also, RPR. If you haven't done this already, you want to do this today. Put this on your checklist of your to-dos today. Make sure you have set up your RPR account. Go to narrpr.com. There's no cost to you. Just create your account, and then once you have your account, then you're going to want to download the RPR app on your mobile device. And the RPR reports have so much information they've collected on every single parcel of property across the United States with relationships within the MLS. So they use multiple data points to provide a comprehensive report that allows you to tell the story of a home, neighborhood, or city beyond just the listing. This is fantastic if you're going on a listing appointment. It's great for relocation buyers. It's great to identify in your market area, your farm area, potential customers and where they're going. So if you haven't seen it, we have an enhanced version in partnership with RPR where it's branded to you with our company, with our service partners. But please find out more about this, create your account, then download the app, and you will love it. Once you have the app enabled on your mobile device, it's GPS enabled. So as you're driving around, you want to pull up a property, any property, you can go to your RPR and it will tell you everything you wanted to know about that property. Pretty cool. Company initiatives. So it is my pleasure to introduce to you our Luxury Collection of Florida Marketing Program, and this is available to all of our sales professionals. We do have an added Luxury Collection Specialist designation that you can apply for on the Resource Center, but outside of that, if you happen to be going on a listing appointment that the criteria fits our minimum luxury price point, you can offer this program to your customers, to your sellers. And this one-of-a-kind program is 100% company paid. We just ask that you talk about it on your opportunity to make sure that you secure and win that listing, because you have the tools to do so. We partner with the DuPont Registry, and we print on a quarterly basis our beautiful 40-page soft cover Luxury Collection of Florida magazine. And we take that standalone magazine, and hopefully you've seen a couple of those in your offices. We mail them direct to our branch offices. Maybe you take them with you on a listing appointment, but also our magazine is inserted directly into the DuPont Registry. So we take advantage of their global distribution, that they mail their magazine to subscribers, celebrities, executives, sports figures. You'll see that DuPont Registry in international airports and airplanes. It's also sold in bookstores as well. So we take advantage of their distribution network. The property is marketed for the life of the listing as well. And you should, like I said, have a copy in your office, but we also provide enhanced online exposure for your luxury homes. Your property is featured on DuPontRegistry.com, the DuPont Registry digital magazine, as well as our own digital magazine of Luxury Collection of Florida, as well as your listings are also, like I mentioned, on Wall Street Journal. We'll also hire a professional photographer through our partners at BHD to meet you at the property and take professional photos that you can use in your marketing and we can use in our magazine as well. The high resolution photos you can use, put them in your MLS, they get transferred to our website, which also goes distributed to Realtor.com, and a video of that property tour is also automatically uploaded to YouTube as well. And like I said, there's just a couple of criteria to be part of the program. Again, there's minimum price points for every one of our service areas. All of this information can be found on our intranet under Market Your Listings in the Luxury Collection area. So you can check out what your minimum price point is, or just ask your manager. They are well versed in this program as well. So as long as that property is in that minimum price point and at least a 6-month listing agreement and a 3% commission on the listing side, this property can be included in this 100% company paid program. So please take advantage of it. We want all of our sales professionals to be able to offer this to their customers. Michelle Serrano, she's our Luxury Collection of Florida Marketing Manager. She sits with me in Sunrise, and she's available to you Monday through Friday as well. Any questions on our luxury program, like I said, either reach out to your manager, your branch office administrator, or Michelle, and she's happy to assist. So let's continue with some of our other technology and marketing tools. Our company website is BHHSFloridaRealty.com, and all of you appear here under the Realtors tab. And all of your listings do as well. So if you haven't done it in a while, go to BHHSFloridaRealty.com, click on the Realtors tab, find you, make sure it's your updated photo, make sure it's your current email address, make sure your cell phone appears, because any listing that you have in the MLS, you're the contact and lead from our company site. It goes directly to you. We never see it. All of our sellers want to know how you're going to market their property online. We have this diagram that's available for you to download. It's called Path of a Listing on the homepage of our intranet. And this shows exactly what happens to that listing once you enter it into the MLS, and everywhere it goes online. It goes to our company website, Berkshire Hathaway, Florida Realtors website, Realtor.com, through the List Hub distribution network. Zillow, the International MLS, all of these places demonstrated to you right here. It's a great document for you to download and have whenever you're on a listing appointment, so you can show your sellers exactly where you're going to market their property online. Like I mentioned, one of our partners that we syndicate our listings to is Zillow, but I also wanted to mention to you, I don't know if you've read the news or not, but Zillow is changing their format starting in January. They are changing it to where all of the listings on Zillow, all of our listings will still appear on Zillow. However, it's going to be through IDX, just like we display Coldwell Banker listings, Keller Williams listings on our company site. That's how Zillow is going to be starting in January. So more to come on that. Wanted to give you a heads up on that. Zillow owns Trulia, same thing over here. And we're heavily invested into social media as well from a company standpoint. So anytime you take a new listing, put it in the MLS, it comes in our data feed. We tweet about it to all of our followers. So great information for you to share with your sellers too. Again, going to BHHSFloridaRealty.com, click on Realtors, find you. And if you have active listings in the MLS, make sure you have this View My Listings tab. Because like I said, you are the contact for all of your listings on our company site. We also partner with Wiki Realty. All of our listings appear on wikirealty.com. And this is a kind of a way if you wanted to get more hyper-local within your marketplace. You may want to check out Wiki Realty. They're great partners of ours. So again, if you wanted to be the voice of your community, of your farm area, this may be a good option for you to check out. Nextdoor. This is becoming more and more popular throughout all of our communities, especially here in Florida. All of our listings go to Nextdoor as well. So whenever you're on that listing appointment, share with your sellers, your listings will appear on the Nextdoor app too. We also partner with World Property Journal. So all of our listings appear here, as well as the International MLS. So this is kind of cool. Whenever you're on a listing appointment, you can tell your sellers that not only will you put their listing in the local MLS, but it will also appear on the international MLS at theimls.com. And this global portal has more than 1 million listings in over 60 countries. And we have an enhanced relationship with the international MLS where we want to provide you extra additional global exposure. So you can set up your own profile page on the international MLS, and you access your link by logging into Lead Resource. And on the Services tab, there's a tab called imls.com. When you click on this, it will take you over to your profile where you can add your service areas, make sure your phone number is correct, make sure your email address is correct. If your photo's not there, make sure your photo is there too. But you automatically have a profile on the International MLS. We want you to take advantage of it. All right, back to listings. Market those listings again. Listings, listings, listings. I can't stress that enough. If you have the listings, the buyers are there, especially in today's environment. We want everybody to have that market share. And any opportunity you have to go on a listing appointment, talk to them about our automated listing advertising program with AdWorks. And this guarantees you to win more listings and wow your sellers. It's automatically done. You don't have to do a thing except one thing that I'm going to ask you to do in just a minute. Your ads, your digital ads are customized, automatically ready to go and go out on your behalf. They go to the web, Facebook and Instagram. We automatically target through behavioral targeting within a 15-mile radius of that listing for 7 days. Anywhere those consumers that have expressed an interest in real estate, your ad follows them around for 7 days with that advertising in the property. And anywhere they go on any of these sites you see on the screen, they're going to see your digital ad for that property. Pretty cool. You don't have to do one thing. This is automatically done for you, company paid for 7 days. However, talk about it on a listing appointment, because like I said, you talk about it on a listing appointment, and I guarantee this will increase your chances tremendously to secure that listing. But you don't have to explain this program and how it works. We have a listing presentation video. All you have to do is press play, and Kelsey here that you see on the screen, she'll explain how your digital marketing system will market their property online. So again, your experience, what happens, you enter the listing into the MLS, 24 to 48 hours later, you'll receive an email from AdWorks, that's our partner. At this time, I told you I was going to ask you to do one thing. The only thing you need to do is add your seller's email address to your AdWorks dashboard on that listing so they can see that ad, so they can receive reports, so that ad can follow them around for the next 7 days. They'll think you're a digital marketing rock star if you do this, and it only takes a couple of minutes to do. So again, once you get that email from AdWorks saying your campaign's ready, log into your dashboard. The campaign runs free for 7 days. If you wanted to add any additional weeks, it runs about $50 a week to do. Seller experience, the only way your seller is going to get their statistics and marketing stats on that digital campaign is if you add their email address. To access your dashboard, log into the Resource Center, click on the app launcher, and then click on the section that says AdWorks. Again, as a reminder, the app launcher is in the upper left-hand corner. It's that tic-tac-toe looking board. Click on that, and you'll see the app launcher. One of the other things we do is we provide a website for every one of our listings, automatically done for you. You don't have to do a thing. Just tell your sellers that we do it for you on a listing appointment. To access your website for every listing, you can go to bhhsfloridarealty.com/MLS number. It will take you directly to that property details page that has market snapshots, community information, trends, multiple photos, video links, virtual tour links, and you. It's branded to you. And if you're a Prima agent, you can do the same exact thing with your Prima website. Whatever your Prima website is /MLS number takes you to the same exact place, branded to you. One of the other cool things on this property details page is where consumers can request a virtual showing. They can say, yes, I want to set up a Zoom with you at such and such time. You get that notification. It's a really powerful thing. Share your sellers with that too. But also what's kind of cool, instantly you can send this link to your sellers. They can actually see how many times their property has been viewed on our company website, on your Prima website, as well as all the other 700 Prima agent websites that we have. This is really cool because they can get immediate stats on their property at any time. And you can do this too, so check it out. We talk about Prima. It's a big part of our company. It's a technology platform that we offer to all of our sales professionals. And Prima is an acronym that stands for the Platinum Real Estate Internet Marketing and Mobile Advantage. And we hope that you take advantage of it. As a Prima agent, we're part of IDX. So no matter if you have 1 listing or 100 listings through IDX, you have all of the listings that we're part of throughout the state on your Prima website with you as the contact, which is really nice. Instantly, you have all this inventory. Like I said, your property values home valuation site through Buyer Match is already incorporated on your Prima site on the link that says, what is your home worth? Get report. I would check it out, see how it works, see how you can utilize it as part of your marketing tools. We also have new construction that you don't have to worry about. It's automatically updated through our partners. And there is a video resource news tab on your Prima website that it's designed to provide real estate related interesting videos, information, articles, Q&A, all available to you to keep consumers on your website. If you go to your news tab also, this is kind of a cool thing. You can sign up customers to receive a monthly newsletter that you don't have to write. It's automatically done for you. And you can assign customers to that, or if somebody visiting on your Prima website goes to the news tab, they can sign themselves up for your newsletter that's called Home Matters. It's written by our friends at RAS Media, but it's all branded to you with links back to your website. There's also Google Translator already incorporated on your Prima site, and the sites are built in responsive design. One of the other benefits of being a Prima member is that you are an Advantage Pro member with Realtor.com, which means that you're the contact on all of your listings on Realtor.com. You can receive reports that you can share with your sellers. You're branded on all of your listings. Any lead that comes from Realtor.com goes directly to you. The company never sees it. And you get a nice branded Cabernet banner that stands out when somebody's looking for real estate online. Like I said, it's included as part of your Prima package. Also 5 Street, which is an immediate lead response system that's connected to your Prima account as well. So that is just another added benefit. For those of you that aren't already a Prima member, we're waiving the setup fee to sign up. It's $99 a month. And we will also purchase a domain name for you on your behalf. If you don't already have one, we're happy to manage it in our GoDaddy account. Or if you already have a domain name, we're happy to give you instructions on how to make that connection. Again, $99 a month, all ready to go, and included everything I just showed you on the screen. And now for existing Prima members, we have a new upgrade option for you to include an SSL certificate, which means that if you wanted to purchase an SSL certificate for your website, it will sit on the HTTPS server as opposed to the HTTP that it currently is right now. It's $60 a year, and if you're interested, just let us know or let your manager know, and we'll get you the information that you need. You can find out all of this information about Prima. There's an actual Prima tab on our intranet at floridarealtyintranet.com. And this is what it looks like. Whenever you're logged in, go to Prima Info on our intranet, has all of the benefits, talks about the SSL upgrade, what it is, what's included, any information. It's all there on Florida Realty Intranet, or you can ask your manager as well. We talked a lot about our intranet. That's a lot different than the Resource Center. The intranet is only for Berkshire Hathaway Home Services sales professionals, for our company only. So to access that, you go to floridarealtyintranet.com, type in your username and password. The username is the same exact thing for everybody in our company. It's Florida Realty. All lowercase, all smushed together. The password is what's different. The password is unique to your office. So no matter, depending on what your office code is, it could be 7545, 7529, 7533. Whatever your office number is, that's your password to log into the intranet. If you're not sure what that is, ask your manager, ask your branch office administrator, or ask us. We're happy to provide that information to you. There's all kinds of information and PDF flyers and link to our partners and all that stuff. But there are marketing materials, listing presentation materials, the luxury collection of Florida application and price points and qualifications are all available to you on our intranet. We have a digital version of our listing presentation book. If you go to floridarealtylistingbook.com, it is the digital version of our listing presentation. You can use that as your listing presentation when you're talking to sellers as well. We incorporated the AdWorks video in that as well. So as you scan through the online digital presentation, when you get to the AdWorks page, you can just click play, and Kelsey, that video explains the AdWorks, a very cool digital marketing system. Like I said, all of the luxury collection of Florida marketing materials are there as well, and the Florida Do Not Call list. So I can't stress this enough. If you are looking to just make cold calls to prospect, you have to still check that Do Not Call list to see if that phone number is on the Do Not Call list. You have to look it up. You can look it up 10 numbers at a time, and it will tell you automatically, yes, you can, or no, you can't call this person. However, this does not apply to inquiries that you get on your website or when people reach out to you. If they give you their phone number and email address, they're allowing you to call them. So you don't have to check those people, but it's anybody that you want to cold call. We have a link to our preferred service partners, one of those being Express Docs. If you're looking to send out postcards to your farm area, access your Express Docs account through your lead resource center. It automatically will log you into your own account with Express Docs, and in a couple of clicks, you can be ready to go to send out beautifully designed, graphic, branded, correct with the correct branding and colors, property postcards, the little postcards for the listing that you wanted to maybe have in the property. All of those are available at your fingertips on our Express Docs link. We partner also with Toolkit CMA. Toolkit CMA, if you wanted to kind of separate yourself from maybe the standard CMA that you have access to in your MLS, we offer Toolkit CMA to you at a discounted rate. And you can use your Toolkit CMA account for listing presentations, buyer presentations, flyers, maybe a for sale by owner presentation, anything you wanted to use. And we offer it at discounted rates. It's $100 a year for unlimited use. So, but we prorate it depending on what month you sign up. So if you sign up today, I think it's like $22 from now until the end of the year. So it just depends on if you wanted to use that, but it has all of our branded materials too. Paradigm and Visual Tour. We've been partners with Paradigm for a really long time. We love their service and what they offer to you. It's a full marketing suite that's available to you. It's all company paid. And what's nice about that is that whenever you take a listing into the MLS and you have at least 6 photos, we'll automatically create a virtual tour on that property, put it in your Paradigm account. There's no extra work for you. Price and status changes are automatically done for you through the MLS updates, but you can log into your Paradigm account at any time, access that tour, enhance it. Maybe you wanted to add a little video to that tour. Maybe you wanted to add additional photos. Maybe you wanted to create a flyer. You can do that automatically in your Paradigm account. It's your full marketing suite. But one of the other enhancements that you can do, you can host a virtual open house through your company paid Paradigm account. You can hold a virtual walkthrough. You can chat with customers directly on that property tour. You can set up a Zoom meeting in your chat on your tour, which means that you can stay connected with your customers anywhere, anytime. And once you have, everybody should have access to their account. Once you have your account, you may want to download the mobile agent app through Paradigm on your mobile device, because it's a really great way to show your sellers when you're on a listing appointment how you can market their property. It has a history of all your tours. You can use it for whatever you want, and it's just a really nice way to become familiar with. One of the other things you can wow your customers instantly with is Agent Icon. Agent Icon, again, is a company paid benefit available to all of our sales professionals. And if you haven't seen it already, definitely do this today. Take a picture. It works best if the picture is in square mode. So just take a square picture of anything, property, maybe an entrance sign, maybe you have happy customers, something. Take a picture and text that image to the number you see on the screen, 954-869-9543, and see what happens next. You instantly get back camera-ready branded images that you can use on your social posts for new listings, open houses, virtual open houses, happy customers, and more. Again, all company paid, at your fingertips, ready to go. Text that image, or if it's easier for you to email that image, if you have that image on your computer, email it to the email address on the screen as well. To kind of familiarize yourself a little bit of what we offer through Agent Icon, there is a video that you can watch. It's a 2-minute video, and it's also available in Marketing Resource. If you happen to be logged into Marketing Resource, just type in the search bar Agent Icon video, and it's a review of everything that Agent Icon can do for you. Every day, though, you should be receiving your daily social media content to post in your email directly, and it comes from post@agenticon.com. So add this address to your address book. Make sure you're getting these emails every day, and it's just an image that you can post on your social media instantly. It's your personal social media assistant. Think of them that way. If you don't like the image that's in the email, you can click directly on their library of images, select another image, but automatically it's just a quick reminder to quickly post to your social media, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Insta, whatever you want. We also have the Forever Concierge program. It's a complimentary service for you and your customers. We want you to activate your account. All of the information, there's a link that explains how this program works. It's free service to you and to your customers. It's a great way to stay connected to your customers for life. Importance of email. We talk about email a lot. You get emails from us all the time. We want to make sure we have your latest and greatest email addresses and that you're receiving our emails. So make sure that your branch office manager and your branch office administrator has your current email address, and it's the same email address you do across the board in your MLS, on your profiles, on your social media, and it just makes things flow a lot easier. We offer a company email if you wanted to use our company email. It's your first name, last name at bhhsfloridarealty.net. No charge due. If you're interested in setting this up, let us know and we'll get you started. Like Pat had mentioned at the beginning, you should be getting emails from Ray every day. It's called the Industry Insider. And this email allows you to stay up to date and current with everything that's happening within the real estate industry on a daily basis. If you're not receiving these daily emails, let us know. We'll figure it out. Make sure you're added to the distribution list. But these are important emails. This is an important email that has articles that, again, keeps you informed of what's going on within the industry, so then you can share that with your customers. All of our online forms for listing agreements, contracts, rental forms are available to you on Form Simplicity. We offer the Ultimate Edition for all of our sales professionals. This is where you get unlimited e-signing, unlimited transaction storage. We have our own version. If you go to bhhsfr.formsimplicity.com, or if you happen to be logged into your MLS and you can click directly to Form Simplicity, it will take you there as well. Florida Realty Marketing, I went over a ton of information today, but we have all of this in a digital format that you can always reference as well. At floridarealtymarketing.com, kind of reviews everything we went over today as too. So check out that link. If you need help, maybe you've seen this in your office, this is a great flyer you can download. It's on the homepage of our intranet. And if you have a question with any of our tools and service partners, you can reach out to them directly. Resource Center, Express Docs, Paradigm, Real Estate Digital, who's our Prima webmaster, Florida Realtors, Toolkit CMA, Realtor.com, VHT. Any questions on any of these services, you can reach out to our partners directly for support, because they offer the same level of support that we expect them to offer to you, our customers or sales professionals. So feel free to reach out to them anytime. Sabrina Lucania, she's our e-commerce manager. She is available to you as well for support and questions. Her email address and phone number is on the screen too. So like I had mentioned, this session was recorded. It's 12:31. I'm sorry I kept you over, but it is recorded. I will make sure that everybody has a link to this recorded. I will try to get that to you by the end of the day today. If not today, definitely tomorrow, as well as the link to this presentation in a PDF, as well as PowerPoint format. So I'm just going to take a minute and see if there's any questions. I see one. Can I change the welcome page into myself at the homepage of the Prima website? Yes, absolutely. If you want to change the homepage, the easiest thing to do is you can email Prima support, and that information is, as you're looking at your website, if you scroll down to the bottom left-hand corner, there's a place that says Prima Login. When you click on Prima Login, it will take you to a page that has the phone number and email address to Prima support. I would just email them and have them replace the homepage text with whatever you want to say on there. That's the quickest and easiest way to do it. If you ever have a question about any of our e-commerce tools and marketing resources, you can always email ecommerce@bhhsfloridarealty.com. And we're happy to help. So again, thank you for joining us today. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay positive, and stay productive.